I got a little boy, man. My last name's Kim. You know, I really wanted a leader, so I really wanted to name him Martin Luther Kim. That was my first choice. Somebody in our house, you know, she was like, that's a lot of pressure. So my second choice was Abraham Lincoln. That was my second choice. I thought that was genius. That's a lot of pressure. So we named him Solomon, because in the Bible, Solomon was the wisest king, and he had 700 wives and 300 concubines, you know. He's gonna be a little sexy Asian pimp. You know? One time after a show, this guy came up to me, he's like, hey, you should have named him George Washa. I was like, why? He goes, because George Washa Kim. I was like, what? He goes, you could use that, you could use that. Guys, there's always that you could use that guy after a show, man. He's like, hey, man, you should have named him John F. I was like, why? He goes, John F. Camedy. I'm like, but my last name's Kim. You could use that, you could use that. It's like they're spraying cologne on you that you don't want, but you're like, what? He's like, you're welcome, but I don't even want this cologne. You could use that. Sometimes after a show, a guy comes up to me, you know, and he was like, hey, man, are you North Korean or South Korean? And I was like, wow, you know, because he doesn't know that, you know, North Koreans, if they escape into China, they're caught, they're taken back, and they torture their entire family. Sometimes they're killed. So I was thinking, like, what would it take for a guy to escape from North Korea and come to America and become a comedian, you know? Like, he'd be the most ambitious comedian on earth. A North Korean comedian, you know? Just say, hello, everybody. Anybody have food today? Hello. When I study Confucianism, I get confused. Hello. But it is serious, you know, and there's starving people in North Korea, so, you know, I got a tattoo on my butt of North and South Korea divided by the 38th parallel. And why are you guys laughing? Why are you guys laughing? Every time I lie down, I feel the pain of my people is dividing.